Okay, so I hope you have done the exercise that I have provided, and so I'm not going to touch the exercise in this video, so I'm just going to move on to the next part of your of the class of this video. All right, so now we are going to talk about all, both, neither, none, and either. Okay, and afterwards we are going to talk about conditional sentence as well. So for this topic, you can refer to your textbook page 55 and also 162 and 163 later. Okay, so without further ado, let's look into it. Okay, so all, both, neither, none, and either. Okay, so what are these, if you are wondering? Okay, so the word all, okay, atau in BM we call it semua lah. Okay, all is used for more than two people or things. Okay, it is used in affirmative sentences and take a plural verb. Okay, obviously because it's all. Okay, kesemuanya. Okay, for example here, Anna, Marie, and Chris are going to a concert. They are all very excited. All of them are very excited. So the word all here refers to Anna, Marie, and Chris. Okay, this is how we use them lah. Okay, kita gunakan sebagai pengganti kepada Anna, Marie, and Chris. Okay, so the word all here, we can't use it before Anna, Marie, and Chris. Okay, so because if you use it before those names, then the sentence will not be apa orang kata, tak akan jadi logik lah ayat tu kan. Okay, so this one is conditional. Okay, you have to use all after you have mentioned the name of the person. Okay, next one is both. Okay, which is used for two people, things, or etc. Okay, kalau tadi more than two people. Okay, now only two. Okay, sebab perkataan dia both. Both ni in BM we call it kedua-duanya. Right? It is used in affirmative sentences and takes a plural verb. Okay, because it's more than one obviously. Okay, so for example, Bill and Ted are cousins. Okay, both of them are in a team. They are both in a team. Okay, so again, dia macam all tadi lah. Dia tak boleh pakai tanpa menyebut Bill and Ted. Okay, tapi kalau awak nak pakai, nak letak dekat awal ayat ataupun nak nak gabungkan kedua-dua sentence ni pun boleh juga. Okay, but you have to use all of it. Okay, for example, both Bill and Ted are cousins and they are on the same team. Boleh juga, tapi kompleks sangatlah sentence tu. So kalau dipecahkan macam tu lah. So the word both refers to Bill and Ted. Okay. Next one, neither. Okay, so kalau tadi all, both, all lebih dari dua orang, both dua orang sahaja, neither ni negatif lah. Kalau tadi both positif, ini negatif. Okay, so is used for two people or things, or things, etc. It is used in affirmative sentence and gives them a negative meaning. Okay, so kalau tadi positive meaning, yang ini negative meaning. Okay, it makes a singular or plural verb. Okay, so yang ini boleh jadi singular ataupun plural lah. Patty and Monica want to get a cat. Neither of them have a pet before. Okay, ataupun neither of them has had a pet before. Okay, so neither ni refer kepada Patty and Monica. Neither ni maksudnya tidak seorang pun tidak pernah. Okay, in this sense lah, neither. Okay, negatif lah. Okay, kalau either, nanti kita akan tengok either tu apa pula. Okay, and next one is none. Okay, kalau none ni, kalau tadi neither, ini none kita boleh gunakan untuk lebih dari, dalam situasi yang lebih dari dua orang. Okay, it's used for more than two people. thing, and also things, and other things as well. Okay, it is used in affirmative sentences and give them a negative meaning. Sama juga macam neither, cuma none ni lebih dari dua orang lah. Okay, it takes a singular or plural verb, sama macam neither tadi. Okay, all my friends love pop music. None of them likes or like jazz. Okay, none of them like jazz. Maksudnya tak ada seorang pun yang sukakan jazz. Okay, so kalau tadi dia maksud dia sama macam neither. Okay, cumanya neither tadi untuk dua orang, none ni untuk lebih dari dua orang. Itu saja, right? And then last one, either. Okay, either ni maksudnya salah satu lah. Okay, is used for two people, two things, or two other things as well, etc. It means one or the other, salah satu, one or the other. It doesn't matter which of the two. Dan ianya tak kisah yang mana satu. Okay, contohnya kat sini ada this is a bit of a dialogue. Should we order Italian or Chinese? Maksudnya makanan lah ni. Okay, should we order Italian or Chinese? So B said either. Okay, I don't mind. Okay, itu kalau kita nak kata salah mana-mana pun tak kisah. Tapi kalau kita nak kata dua-dua saya tak nak, so we can use neither. Okay, I don't want any of them, for example. Okay, tapi kalau kita tak kisah nak pilih mana satu, so we use either lah. Okay, either one should be fine. Okay, another sentence that you can use either. Okay, either you choose one or itu either or pula. Nanti kita akan tengok either or. So for now, this is what you have to understand the meaning of these words. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so tadi in the previous slide I accidentally mentioned either or kan. Okay, so what is that? Okay, that is called double conjunction. Okay, so double conjunction ni lah yang kalau awak pernah belajar dulu in previous okay, in your previous years learning English, mungkin awak pernah dengan either or, neither nor, okay, both, and. Okay, so inilah dia, nama dia double conjunction. Okay, we use it to link two words or phrases in the same sentence. Okay, untuk menghubungkan dua perkataan dalam satu ayat yang sama. Okay, contohnya kat sini both and. Maksudnya kat situ ada dua perkara lah. Okay, both perkara satu dan and perkara dua. Is used for two people, dua orang saja, or things, always with a plural verb. Okay, mesti plural verb. Dia punya verb yang datang kemudian tu. Okay, contohnya kat sini, both my sister and my brother go to secondary school. Nampak? Go, bukan goes. Itu verb yang datang selepas ni itulah, selepas subject tu. Okay, so apa maksudnya kat sini, kedua-dua saya kakak dan abang saya pergi ke sekolah menengah. Okay, dalam ayat tu lah, right. Okay, that is for both and. Okay, now we are talking about either or. Okay, is used for two people or two things or other thing, or other two subject, and can take a singular or plural verb. Verb yang datang tu boleh jadi singular ataupun plural sebab dia either tau. Okay, maksudnya salah satu. Okay, tak semestinya kedua-duanya. Okay, kalau tadi kedua-duanya, so mesti dalam plural form. Either she was too busy or she didn't want to come. Okay, so maksudnya kat sini ada dua kemungkinan. Okay, kemungkinan satu busy, kemungkinan kedua tak nak hadir, tak nak datang. Okay, so kita gabungkan kedua-dua kemungkinan tu dan kita pakai either. Okay, either she was too busy, sama ada either tu macam sama ada lah, sama ada dia terlalu sibuk, ataupun or okay, she didn't want to come, dia tidak mahu datang, tidak mahu hadir. Right, and then last one neither nor. Okay, kalau tadi either or maksudnya kemungkinan salah satu neither nor ni maksudnya dua-dua tak mungkin. Itu maksud neither nor. Okay, is used for two people or things and has a negative meaning. Okay, kalau tadi positif lah, yang ni neither nor negative meaning. Okay, the verb can be singular or plural, sama macam tadi. Neither Mary nor Jim likes tennis. Okay, so maksudnya kedua-dua mereka tak suka. Okay, both Mary and Jim does not like tennis pun boleh juga. Okay, tapi kena letak perkataan does ataupun do. Okay, tapi yang ni sebab dia neither nor, so kita dah tahu itu negatif. We don't have to use does not anymore. Okay, we just say neither Mary nor Jim likes tennis ataupun like tennis. Okay, it can be either of them. So kedua-duanya betul. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so now we are going to talk about zero conditional sentence. Okay, apa dia conditional sentence ni? Conditional sentence ni maksudnya ayat yang terdiri daripada dua klausa. Okay, it has two clauses. Okay, it has if clauses and also it has main clause. Okay, maksudnya dekat depan dia ada perkataan if. Okay, maksudnya ada satu condition dan ada kedua dan diikuti oleh satu situasi. Okay, tapi ini zero conditional. Okay, so zero conditional maksudnya tak ada apa-apa perkaitan lah. Okay, contohnya dekat sini, the zero conditional is used to talk about general truths or facts. Okay, something that is factual. Okay, if or ataupun when you press the button, the machine starts. Okay, apa maksudnya kat situ? Dia tak ada nanti kita akan tengoklah apa jenis conditional yang lain. Tapi yang ini zero conditional maksudnya we normally use it to talk about truths. Okay, something yang benar. Okay, ataupun fakta. Okay, so for the if clause, okay, ayat if tu maksudnya di sini dia gabungan dua ayat tau kelas. Okay, so untuk ayat if ataupun when tu, it must be followed by a present simple, and then after the comma, which is the main clause, okay, we have to use again present simple as well. So present simple. If clause dia if ataupun when plus present simple, main clause dia present simple juga. So contohnya kat sini lah, if you press the button, the machine starts. Okay, when you press the button, the machine starts. Okay, ini kita panggil zero conditional sentence. Okay, so maksudnya dia tak ada dia bukan conditional sentence yang biasa. Okay, lepas ni kita akan tengok apa dia conditional sentence yang biasa. So ni zero conditional sentence. So we use it to talk about facts, fakta. Okay, if you go outside, you will feel hot. For example, if you turn on the air conditioning, you will feel cold, which is something truth. Okay, suatu benda yang betul. Kita tahu benda tu suatu benda yang betul. So we use zero conditional sentence. So what if benda tu tak betul? Okay, macam mana kalau benda tu mungkin jadi seperti yang bukan kita jangka? So that is when we use conditional sentence. So let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so this is the conditional sentence type 1. Okay, kalau tadi zero conditional maksudnya tiada condition. Okay, now ada condition pula. Okay, conditional sentences type 1, jenis yang pertama. Okay, we use it for something which is likely to happen in the present or future. Kita gunakan jenis conditional sentence yang pertama ni untuk bercakap tentang perkara yang kemungkinan berlaku pada masa sekarang ataupun pada masa yang akan datang. Sama juga macam tadi, ada if clause dengan main clause. Cuma ada perbezaan sikit. Okay, kalau yang ini if clause dia sama macam tadi present simple, tapi main clause dia will be in it could be in future will. It could also be a model. It could also have a modal verbs. Okay, which is modal verb ni can, may, might, must, should. Okay, and also imperative. Okay, so kita tengok contoh. Macam mana kalau ayat tu, if clause dia present simple, main clause dia future will. So kita yang first tu lah, contoh yang pertama tu. If I see James, I will give him his book back. Okay, so ayat yang pertama tu present simple, if I see James. Okay, ayat yang kedua tu, the second clause is future will. I will give him his book back. Okay, so macam mana kalau kita guna model verbs pula? Okay, if you want a pet, okay, you must promise to take care of it. Must. Okay, model verb dia dekat situ. Right? Okay, and then last one, if you use imperative for the main clause, okay, if you go to the supermarket, which is the if clause, buy some milk. Okay, so that is imperative lah, buy some milk. Tak perlu ada ni, tak ada pronoun kat situ pun. Okay, just starting it with a verb. Right, so this is the first type. Okay, we also have the second type. Okay, let's look at it in the next slide. Okay, just a little bit before we move on. Okay, if you are wondering what is imperative, so imperative is actually a command. Okay, memberi arahan. Okay, contohnya macam ayat tadi dalam dalam yang ayat terakhir ni, buy some milk, which is a command given by someone talking to another person. If you go to the supermarket, buy some milk, imperative is a command. Okay, arahan lah, memberi arahan. So let's move on to the next slide now. Okay, so this is the second type of the conditional sentences. Okay, so we use the second type for unreal or imaginary situations which are unlikely to happen in the present or in the future. Kalau tadi membuat satu ayat yang bercakap tentang suatu perkara yang akan berlaku, yang ini tidak akan berlaku, situation which are unlikely to happen. Okay, and it's also an imaginary situation. Okay, so if clause dia must be in past simple. Okay, kalau tadi present simple, yang ini past simple. Okay, and then main clause dia would, could plus infinitive. Infinitive tu maksudnya root word of the verb lah. Okay, so contoh dekat sini, if I won the lottery, I would buy a farm in the country. So benda ni kita tak tahu sama ada benda tu akan berlaku ataupun tidak, tapi lebih kepada kemungkinan besar ia tidak akan berlaku lah. Okay, contohnya kat sini, if I won the lottery, apa dia lottery ni? Nombor ekor lah. So kalau saya menang, if I won it, okay, I will buy a farm in the country. So it's imaginary, suatu benda yang apa orang kata belum something that we imagine it. Okay, kita bukan jangka, dia lebih kepada macam angan-angan lah, senang cerita. So kita pakai would ataupun could plus infinitive root word of the verb lah. Okay, another example is, you could lose some weight if you went on a diet. Ini dia pusing pula, main clause dia dekat depan. Okay, so you could lose some weight if you went on a diet. Another example here. Okay, contoh kat sini lah kan. Okay, yang benda yang kita belum tahu lagi benda tu jadi ataupun tidak. Right, so there's a note here. Okay, in conditional sentence type 2, were is often used instead of was. Okay, was. Okay, kita guna were instead of was in the if clause in all persons. Okay, so kita akan gunakan most of the time were, kita tak pakai was, kita tak pakai was lah, kebanyakannya mesti were. Okay, contohnya kat sini, if I were rich, I would live in a luxurious house. Okay, were often used tau, tapi apa maksudnya kat sini, kalau nak pakai was pun boleh juga. Okay, dia tak kata salah. Okay, dia kata oftenly used in conditional sentence yang type 2 ni biasanya kita akan gunakan were. Kita jarang gunakan was, tapi nak pakai pun boleh. Bergantung pada dia punya ni lah kan, dia punya subjek lah. So kalau subjek dia he or she, then you have to use was kan. If if he was rich, okay, he would live in a luxury house. Okay, contohnya. Tapi benda tu jarang lah orang nak buat ayat macam tu kan. Biasanya ayat yang imaginary ni biasanya kita sendiri yang cakap. Okay, another note. We used if I were you, okay, to express an opinion or to give advice. Yang ini biasanya kita akan dengar lah, if I were you kan. Okay, kalau saya awak, kalau if I were in your position, okay, ataupun yalah, kalau saya ni bila kita nak bagi pandangan lah pada orang tu kan. Okay, if I were you, kalau saya ni awak, contohnya kan, bila kita nak bagi advice, if I were you, I wouldn't buy it. Okay, if I were you, I wouldn't buy it. If I were you, I will watch the video until the end, for example. Yeah? Right. Next one, unless. Okay, unless can be used instead of it if not. Okay, in all conditional sentences. I would buy this car unless you agree. Okay, apa tu? Tak nampak. Oh, dia sama dengan I would buy this car if you don't agree. Okay, so instead of kita pakai if not, okay, kita boleh juga pakai perkataan unless. Okay, I would buy this car unless you agree, maksudnya. Okay, kalau awak tak setuju, saya tak akan beli kereta ni. Okay, sama juga maksud dengan I would buy this car if you don't agree. It has the same meaning. Okay, but instead of using if you don't agree, you use unless you agree. Kan dia potong dua perkataan jadi satu. And last one, when the if clause comes before the main clause, the two clauses are separated by a comma. Macam tadilah. Okay, so if clause ni maksudnya dekat sini, untuk note yang terakhir tu, if clause boleh datang kemudian. Contoh macam ayat yang last tadi kan, you could lose some weight if you went on a diet. Kalau main clause dia datang dulu, then you don't have to use comma. Tapi kalau if clause dia datang dulu, maksudnya ayat tu start dengan if dahulu, then you need a comma in between the two sentences. Okay, so saya harap awak faham lah. So ingat conditional sentence yang first, something that is we think is going to happen, something yang orang kata akan berlaku. Okay, dan yang kedua ni lebih kepada conditional sentence type 2 ni is something unreal, benda yang mungkin it's an imaginary situation, benda yang kita sekadar bayangkan sahaja. Okay, kita tak tahu benda tu akan berlaku ataupun tidak, dan lebih kepada takkan berlaku lah, macam tu. Right, so okay, so I hope you understand all of the things that I'm trying to tell you in this video. Okay, so right, so in the next slide you're going to after this you are going to do the exercise for both of these topic.